scratch on the bottom of the Citadel shaking.
Apparently
it's like, Jesus Christ.
The
fact that it has a plug is extra awful. That's like an electrocution chance.
Is that on?
Uh-huh.
The stream has crashed.
Oh, did it? Looks okay here, but I did, like, see a alert on the iPad. Let me see. Does... Or which stream crashed? The stream?
I mean, it's showing on Chatterino as offline, so... Oh, now you're live
okay,
again.
I think I automatically reconnected me. Because it sent like a, like I saw the, like, the Discord message and I'm like, wait a minute.
Weird. Anyway, a summary for stream. We found a vibrator.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bo dolls, 80.
80. I don't have that.
We also have, like, a bunch of Monaco
coins. I like that one's a Detective Conan reference. It's just straight up. Uh-huh. But even the originally belonged to a detective who has the body of a child and the mind of a genius. The bow tie lets its user speak in a variety of voices. We like the translation's not quite right because I guess Conan it's always been popular but not popular at the same time. They didn't get the exact English dubbed version of the line here. It's not the body of a child and the mind of a genius, just adult is like how they phrase it in English. If facts novel based on what the world would look like if all of someone's dreams came true. So is it like an AI like writing machine? Or is it like a fax machine from another dimension?
Remember how I said paracausality?
Yeah.
I feel like that's paracausal.
Yeah. Oh, that one's a JoJo reference.
Meteorite Arrowhead.
Uh-huh.
Give you the power to see demons. I wonder who the stand user is.
Yeah.
Chain drill.
Oh, it's like a little keychain, but I don't get the drill on your chin. It's said to represent the idea. Maybe it's Gurren Lagann, but like I don't know. I don't think was Gurren Lagann out when this came out.
No idea. Oh, that's actually an extremely good trade.
Mm-hmm.
Aui's last trade is called ambidextrousness. That's a very long word. It lets you lock in two statements at once. Basically, you can have a revolver with 2 bullets loaded in the chamber.
Spare batch. Oh, those are the ones.
That requires, you know, maxing her out.
Those are like the other stuff. Go back through again. It's like, I'm just curious what other like references there might be.
Good. Sonic Cup of Noodle.
Just because it's so.
I mean, we found out that it like
before.
Ready in 3 seconds, goes back 30. Which is like, hey, if you really need a meal right then.
It's bird seeds. It's like
I feel like that's also not a JoJo's reference.
The scarab. Oh, he has a.
It looks like the thing that was on.
Those are
Bucciarati.
Oh, Bucciarati?
Yeah, but
have one too? Okay.
I I think they might have been ladybugs. They might have been ladybugs, but it looks kind of like how the bugs were presented.
Yeah. I know it's Giorno has like all the ladybugs, I think, but
Well, yeah, whatever.
God of War Charm, Max. Well, Mac isn't that like probably
Max
like
Flow.
a
Yeah,
reference
Little
to-
Mac.
Yeah.
1,000 cross-counters, yeah. Counters. Tongue, please. We can't skip the O on that.
Roller slippers, that's just, I think, meant to be goofy. I can't think of any character that wears roller slippers.
Red Star.
Oh, that one's Kamen Rider.
A certain masked hero. What?
It's probably. I feel like that one's probably a reference to something that's like a name.
I do not know. I'm more confused how we got someone's underwear.
Yeah. Jimmy Decay shirt.
That, I believe, is just a reference to a rock band or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jimi Hendrix maybe or
Mhm.
Emperor's Song.
Yep. One of those things that exists, and yet we can't have blood that's red, but we can have Emperor's Thong and hand bra.
Your hands. It's a slogan. Raise your hands. Raise your spirits.
Also, that hand bra is really not covering anything.
Toast. Academy doesn't have a barber. The students are responsible for cutting their own hair. Yeah, I don't trust Toko to cut my hair.
I mean, I trust her.
Quality chinchilla cover is the seat cover. Berlin camera invented to take pictures of electrical fields surrounding objects. Sadly, there's no film in it. It's a tumbleweed. Just toss him off a cliff or something.
Did you know that there's apparently a pandemic in just like general spots in the US of just tumbleweeds?
Yeah.
I was
think
not aware
it's,
of that.
Like, would it be not quite where I'm at because it's a little too moist for it to be a problem. But like, if you go like to the drier, like actual desert, they can like clog the roads and stuff because there's just so many.
Yep. Swift, Rose Vitro. Queen.
Muramos is just like a like actual like thing in Japan. With the sort of like, wait for dungeon diving and let you warp. Though this warping through walls thing is definitely some sort of like reference. Of course, it doesn't actually exist in reality, so it must be some sort of like old Japanese game where like you could like glitch through walls using Muramasa. Is my read on that.
I feel like that's something that like would be a neat thing to look up, like all the like the little references here. I feel like we know what this one is.
So Guts doesn't wear armor like that. But
Incorrect.
Oh, does he? Okay, I didn't know
He does.
Word
Yep.
armor.
He gets a suit of armor later that basically is it lets him keep fighting, and if he breaks an arm, it will put that arm back in place so he can use it again. Keep in mind, I said put it back in place to use it again, not heal it. It will still have him pour out blood if he is stabbed,
Yeah.
but it will keep him standing.
Cost of the soul instances.
It's also called the Berserker armor.
Oh, okay, so yeah, it's just that. Self-destructing cassette.
What?
I feel like this is James Bond, probably. Once you record a message into this, it sets up a chemical reaction that will destroy the tape in a few seconds after it's played. Or some sort of like spy thing, because that feels like spy tech of like self-destructing. Heck. Silent receiver. A phone that, for some unknown reason, doesn't let you hear the person on the other end, and doesn't let them hear you. It's just broken.
So it's broken?
Yeah.
This ring.
Yeah. Caterpillar toy that was all the rage years ago. As you pull it, it moves up and down, making it look alive.
Radio.
Of course, there's no reception in the school, so you can't hear anything anyway. It's got like a little speedometer in it. No,
Don't
at a
throw it at a
wall.
wall. It is a doll.
Due to the exquisite craftsmanship of the doll and its clothing, many people still collect and prize them to this very day. The crystal skull is Indiana Jones.
What?
Crystal skull is like...
No. It's obviously referencing
Especially
the
with
vodka.
the alien intervention is straight up Indiana Jones. And then, but then this op art thing is like a very Japanese thing. It does exist in like English because it's an English word, but op arts are like very popular in Japan. It's out of place artifact.
Ah.
But they are very popular in Japan. Actually, I saw about them when I first heard about op arts in the first DS game I ever played, which is the Mega Man Star Force 2. And like the entire plot of that one is like centered around op arts. And so I just assumed that they were like part of the game. I just assumed that it was just like, yeah, this is just a word they made up for this game. And then I saw it like on something else, and I'm like, it's a real fucking thing. Op arts are real.
Op arts real? More likely than you would think.
Yeah. But though typically op arts are used to like justify like ancient alien like conspiracies. Like the actual most like, well, Crystal Skull is one of the most like popular ones, but the like more famous one is the little like fish like figurine that looks like a plane that everyone says is like proof of aliens, but it's not. It's just a fish. They're like, the ancient people didn't have airplanes. How did they know what airplanes looked like? Look at this little airplane carving. That's a fish.
Hoorah.
A rock taken from the Sea of Tranquility on the moon by the astronauts on the Apollo 11. Its composition is apparently unusual for where it was found. I feel like that's either a reference to some sci-fi movie or it's just real.
I think that is real, because I think the Sea of Tranquility is just a crater.
Ashura's Tear. Jewel treasured by an ancient super race. Even the devil has friends, you fool. And then tears flow. So that's some sort of reference to something. Because they have a quote.
It might be Devilman Crybaby.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe, but that's... Because if you haven't watched Devilman Crybaby,
well,
do it?
Specifically, the Crybaby one is like the newer version, but older versions do exist, and Devilman is a very popular franchise. Crybaby's just the best version.
The one I've watched is Crybaby. Watch it. It's weird.
If you want some like real anime history, watch it, even though it's the modern version, so it's even weirder. But it's always been gay. It's always been gay though, so it's not like the gayness is new.
It's just
the stilling full of cum. Now that's the new piece that they added for Crybaby. That's the one that's unique.
If you want like a weirdly existential plot,
if you want that existential boner from the boobs with mouths.
There's a lot of weird to it.
The mouth boobs, that's always been in it too. That's in the manga. I read the manga in like middle school.
And also it's like, the starting scene is people fucking. We can't tie that it's just like a club of like debauchery to summon demons.
Yeah.
Well, devils, whatever.
The demons in that are so fucked up too, because it's like the demons have existed on Earth since before humans, but they're also like a spiritual thing. They're like the weirdest fucking version of demons.
Yep.
Little known book about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that teaches high-level shoulder lock techniques. Omoplata is another word for the scapula or shoulder blade. Secrets of the omoplata. Only in prize problems. These 7 important mathematical problems were posed by the Clay Mathematics Institute, with a reward of $1 million for each one solved. That's either something real or something from a like anime.
I think there's something like that in real life, but it's like nigh quantum physics problems that are out there that are like, hey, if you can solve this, we'll give you something.
Pagan Dancer. a mature game designed for the fun plane, which allows
What?
you. I guess that's their made-up console, the Fun Plane, which allows you to become a massive god, handing out divine punishment to punny mortals. Good luck finding a copy. I don't know what game. It's some
so
sort of
many
game.
problems with what I heard. One of them being the fun plane.
Yeah. The Kokeshi
Vibrator.
Dynamo is just a vibrator. Second
That's
button.
a kid's toy.
The button from a school uniform, which increases in value as graduation approaches. In a few cases, reservations are necessary. Don't get that. Pumice, like the stone, a porous rock formed within a volcano. Many people use this for exfoliate and to remove dead skin from the body. Just to beat the pumice, nothing special.
That's just pumice. There is no reference. It is just pumice.
It once belonged to a late great novelist. They say the writer's soul is sealed within the pen, and any user can only write one sentence. I have become something not. Wait, that's just an actual literary reference to No Longer Human, which is a famous Japanese novel that you know the anime Bungo Stray Dogs.
Nope.
Of it? Okay, well, there's an anime called Bungo Stray Dogs where all the characters are like anime versions of famous authors. And like the secondary he's not the main character, but he is the mascot character. Dazai is like the one that's like for this book. His entire thing is he wants to kill himself. What chapter is this? Oh my god, we're on what is this, chapter 3? But
Is that? No, it's someone else. I heard Yami, and I was thinking, like, did you say Yummy weird? Is
No,
this Noodle? No, it's not.
It's Yami.
Noodle wouldn't grace us with his presence.
Mark Sibler. If Noodle would grace us with his presence in the call like a man.
Hi, Yami. But yeah, we're on chapter 3. First chapter, yes.
Yeah. But, what is it? So yeah, this one though is like for like the Dazai book, which then it just makes me. This is before Bungo Stray Dogs came out, so it's interesting that the book was so popular, even then, when it's like more popular now because like Bungo Stray Dogs is like a big yaoi bait series. You are a man, yeah. But I'm saying, or Noodle, or
You're making a joke with
yeah,
someone else
yeah.
that we know who has a name similar.
Yeah. Shrimp, when he heard me say Yami, thought I was talking to Yummy Noodle, and like Yummy Noodle has access to this call, so I was saying Noodle would be in the call like a man if he was here.
Yeah.
Okay. The if facts.
Paracausal facts machine.
Yeah, paracausal facts. You might think it has to do with pets, but it's more related to beds. It's a guide for junior high and high school students to help with their physical health. Oh geez.
Aha!
JoJo reference, potential Gurren
So does that come along with the vibrator?
Probably.
It's got like a curve to it.
With the which thing? The
Magazine.
oh, the magazine. Yeah.
It's crusty.
Okay. As soon as you put this on, you feel like you can take on any challenge. It resembles a stereotypical dinosaur. Oh, it's like a dinosaur outfit. I feel like maybe it's a character reference, but I don't know. Like to a dinosaur character.
No idea. I mean, I think like the bubble one, but
Or what?
the bubble dinosaur, like the older arcade machines.
Oh.
Arcade gajins. That's word.
Jump into this and you'll feel like you can support the world. It resembles some kind of yeti creature. Is it Elmo?
Do you want me to check? Because I can
That's fine.
look it up.
Yeah. A wash basin intended to give you the courage to seek out a true man's fantasy, specifically in the public bathhouse. They already did that. So, okay, there we go on all those. It's just interesting. Okay, we gotta go get. Or we can give her the rose, or I can go get more things. Let's go get
We might as well use our coins.
Do I have to go out, or is it in here? I think I gotta go out. The famous slippery walls of Hope's Peak Academy. Or is the store back there? No, it's there. Okay, never mind, I see it. It's the inn mark. I wish we could do this, like, en masse.
Instead of just shoving one in and then shoving another in.
Sunflower seeds.
I thank you for transferring me to a page that I can't fucking read. But the green and red cautions are apparently a reference to mascots in a variety of children's shows.
Okay, just mascot.
Children's shows on Kiki series. No, I will not send you the spelling.
So it's just like a children's show?
Oh. The if fact is a reference to the what if machine in Futurama.
Oh, I got another Ope art. I think I got my little fish plane I was talking about.
Okay. Apparently, Detective Conan is known as Cased Closed in Japanese.
No, it's called Case Closed in English.
Ah, never mind. I'm stupid.
It's Metante Conan in Japanese, and then German, I think it's like Detective Conan or something. I think it's also Detective Conan in like Spanish. Rose.
Ah, I was also incorrect about the Asura's Tears. It is in... I'm going to send you this.
Yeah.
I don't...
Oh, if it's an article, I should open it on the iPad, probably.
No, it's just an image.
Oh.
But you should probably still use the iPad.
Yeah.
Here you go. For Kinnick Uman. Kinnick Uman.
Oh, for that one. I don't know how that relates to Ashura Tears, but that's a very famous comic. It is, like, awful to look at. He's in my fucking Jump games, and I hate him. I hate him so much. He's in all the Shonen Jump games.
Oh, apparently the Pretty Hungry Caterpillar is also in reference to the Very Hungry Caterpillar.
Yeah, the name of it is, but the... Makoto's talent is the ultimate luck, but he does not realize that it works when people around him do not interpret it as if he has bad, or do not interpret it as bad luck in everyday things. When really his luck saves his life, since he gives what he needs when he needs it, or gets what he needs when he needs it. It's as if he had armor all the time. A hypothetical example would be that he is walking down the street and someone in the distance points a loaded gun at him. As soon as he shoots, he slips and the bullet misses, and he doesn't even realize that they shot him. Besides, when he really needs things that seem like miracles happen, no matter how incredible it may seem.
Yep.
That reminds me of the sniper meme that I sent you. If that guy took a shot at Makoto, the same thing would happen that happened in real life.
Makoto is just unironically, his talent is actual, like, super luck.
Mm-hmm. Got some, like, rabbit headphones.
Apparently the hand bra is actually in reference to something. To the Japanese manga called Slam Dunk.
The Slam Dunk of all things?
Apparently.
Slam Dunk is like a famous what is it, basketball manga that's
Yep.
like, it's more famous than Kokoro no Basket, but it's like less like yaoi, so that's why it's not popular in the US as much.
Oh, okay. So in English, they're Maka gloves, which is a reference to Punch Out.
Mm.
In Japanese, they're called Tomorrow's gloves, which is a reference to Ashika no Jo.
Oh, I feel like I've heard that before, but I don't know what it is.
It's another boxing manga.
Yeah.
The chapter. Proof resistance. Oh yeah, no, like we're fully aware that Makoto's like luck is wild.
Yeah. That's why he's the one who will live.
Him and one other character have like luck as their trait, but Makoto's luck doesn't just fuck him. Perfume, it's the blueberry. Get a luxury brand of perfume and clothing.
Different pairs.
Imagine.
But considers himself completely normal for nothing remarkable. He is character the most girls in love with him, being a romantic interest of at least 3.
Yep.
Another worm on a string. Oh, wait a minute. Another moon rock. Lip.
You can always put in more than one coin.
Yeah, but like the
Not high
return.
enough to really like
Yeah.
need.
I just like the odds are better just to like take the dupes than it is to like.
Also, the funny thing with Makoto is it makes sense that he is not aware of his own luck, because you could have something wild happen to you, but to you it could seem normal.
Yeah, well, especially since he's lived his entire life like that.
Give the love interest. Yep. Don't worry. We plan on doing 1 and then 2, and then
At
I'm
least,
going to
yeah.
force Zenon to watch the anime that is like the closing of the threads of the 2. That I think neatly put.
There was like a waist warmer there.
Yeah. That I think, that, in my opinion, cozily kind of like closes up some loose threads.
Mhm.
Not all of them, but you know, the important ones.
Does the item list have like the who wants them? Who wants the Conan bow tie? Hope it's not Hifumi.
I don't think it does.
I don't know who else would want a Conan bow tie if not Hifumi. I guess Kyoko might. Oh, no, we already looked at Kyoko's list. She doesn't want it. Unfortunately, that's sad.
What was the number for it?
I would have to like go back in a sec. Let's see. It's like towards the bottom. Let's see. It's the number 82.
82. No. Well, okay. Like is in Leoning Kyoko. No one has it as a love.
Oh, okay. So Kyoko does like it though, that's at least nice.
I don't... The bullying part didn't come through in the dialogue. It just seemed like massive insecurity issues.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is better than the, oh no, I was bullied and I became this.
Yeah.
I feel like the...
It's like if like a little bit of bullying pushes you to that there is already like some sort of level of like at least you wanted to cross dress.
Yeah. I'm not saying like the other takes are bad for it. If that was like, if they intended it like that, they intended it like that. But the other side of it, of the LGBT side of like, sure, it can happen. Makes sense that if you do that mindset for too long, that it'll do something like that to you. Is that a song?
It was like some sort of like glass bird.
Like people try and be a man and solve it. Yeah, that is. I feel like that's also a statement that the be a man and solve it statement is less common in our current age.
Yeah.
Because people realize yes, doing that will inevitably
Break
just
people.
irreparably damage a child. Like, damn, doesn't that suck for you?
I wonder if that was
Deal.
a phone and watch. I'm gonna fix my headphones real quick because they're dying. 1 sec.
Yeah. But yeah,
Okay, it's fixed.
the Chihiro is an interesting concept, and I feel like if Danganronpa was written slightly later and maybe given a bigger budget to have slightly better images and stuff, they probably could have made a lot of the parts where I'm just sitting over like, God, I actually hate this current moment a lot less.
I mean, like, the
Like-
company's writing does get better. Like, if the, like I said, the
Oh, yeah,
Isomnium games, like, are still perverted as hell, but at least they're good.
Yeah, like, I think almost every moment with Hifumi is either I really, like, just don't like him, or it's just...
And then I have some other ones that are like the in-between games where it's like a another death game, but they're like locked in like it's like some Saw type stuff.
Ultra Sparrows, then... Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's the other side. If he's actively being cared for, then the I'm being bullied thing doesn't fully come through.
The amount of new items I've got from this proves that it's not even worth doing the other thing. It's like it's gone up by like 10%. This amount of time, it's about like time, I guess.
I think Ultra Despair Girls comes after 2 timeline-wise. At least for playing. I remember somebody saying, play 1, play 2, then maybe play Ultra Despair Girls, and then watch the manga.
Depends how we feel after 2.
Yeah. Well, I still want to show you the anime thing.
Yeah. We can watch the anime, but I mean, like, as for, like, playing a third game, we'll see after 2.
Yeah. But yeah, Danganronpa has its charms. It also has times where I'm just actively internally screaming,
Yeah.
like, why are the characters being this
got a gun.
stupid? That is in fact a gun. You can now escape. Kill. No one can stop you.
You can only
have
kill
a gun.
2, you have to wait until, like, there's, like, only a couple left.
I don't think there's a limit to who you can kill. I think it's a limit to how fast you can kill till you get caught.
Let's take a look at what we've got for now. I did get quite a few new ones.
And also some of the UI noises are kind of grating.
Yeah. I have it turned down lower, I think, on my side than on your side.
It's men in different ways using two extremes. Yeah? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, I got that part of the chapter. We got that part.
Mm-hmm. It's just
For,
a matter
the
of
most
like
part.
because at the time though, like the understanding of such issues was like lesser, and so they might have done something different modern day.
Lesser,
Because
different,
they could
not
have
in
still
the
made it
spotlight.
about toxic masculinity and had Chihiro be trans. Because like trans women have to
it
deal with
works.
toxic masculinity too. If anything, they experience an even like worse brunt of it.
Sometimes. But yeah, no, like I know that the second chapter's themes were clear. I think that is a very good thing for it, because like it's the themes being clear are pretty good. Mondo had a breakdown because he couldn't mentally take the fact of
Being less than his brother, but also that he killed his brother.
eh,
It's a hair clip in the shape of a little kitty cat. Properly placed, it can make a girl positively sparkle with a kitty hair.
support to face problems, being insecure underneath the situation. As soon as you saw someone completely far from a masculine idea, being much stronger mentally, face problems. Yeah, but I think in the end, the funny part is Mondo. He took the punishment. He was like, "Yeah, I fucked up."
Yeah. So wear it
And
on
then
your
Taka had two separate mental
Yeah.
breakdowns.
yeah. Wear it on your right hand, and you're looking for love. On your left, you found it. On both, well, that's just asking for a catastrophe. I don't know if this is a reference or just like a real life object.
I don't know.
As well as diamond. Did I just a brand? Just an imitation. Martial arts. Great and gracious Kashima.
Did
That's also
the
probably
first
a reference.
chapter have a theme to its message other than people are going to stab you in the spine the first chance they get?
I think it would be about like trust, like don't trust people probably, because it's like
It's kind of a don't trust people. Wow, what a great message.
I feel like the first chapter is definitely like either trust or despair would be the theme. But I guess despair is
Or
the
just
entire
tutorial
theme.
chapter.
Yeah, the G-Sick. Most people consider it a throwaway watch due to its poor quality. Still, it enjoys massive popularity thanks to its low price. It's just a cheap watch. Leaf covering. A loincloth meant to emphasize one's manliness. Its simple design features a single leaf overlaid with white cloth. Like Tom Nook, like the Nuki stuff, I don't know. It's like, it makes me think of Tom Nook. Bunny earmuffs.
The very first chapter is to teach you should not deceive yourself or any other character because everyone can die at any moment. Just as do not trust anyone because everyone can have an ulterior motive.
And the most popular
Yeah, so
items-
so the theme is don't trust anyone.
Yeah. One of the most popular items from the Gothic Lolita designer Ina Bauer. Some other reference.
Dog.
Dog. No, Ina, not Inu.
Oh no. Dog Bauer.
No, Ina is not. It's Inu.
I
is-
know,
yeah.
but my brain
Yeah.
went Dog Bauer and it's funny.
Yeah. Fresh binding. Strips of cotton cloth. They were once commonly used for underwear and bandages. They say when you wrap it around yourself, both body and soul become taut.
Yeah, we have not gotten to the murder part of chapter 3.
Layering shears.
We are in
Yeah,
the part.
the free time. The last free time, probably.
Yeah, I think the last free time. I can check.
Or like the
Or
last
close
two
to
at least,
last.
yeah. Specialized set
The last set of
scissors.
free times, I'm
Uh-huh.
pretty sure. Yep, I think Zenon brought that up before, that Leon and Sayaka were the first created.
No, I don't think I
No.
don't know anything. I don't know anything about the.
Oh,
the
never mind.
production.
I remember who did it. It was blank. It's someone else at an entirely different server who I was talking to
Oh,
about
okay,
it.
somewhere else.
Yeah, they
Because
were-
I'm like, I haven't heard that before. It makes
Like,
sense.
I feel like I've had a conversation about that. I did. It's just with you.
Create advanced styling designs. Watch the edges.
Yeah, this is the last set of free times.
Cherry Blossom Bouquet. A collection of branches from a sakura tree. In the language of flowers, cherry blossoms represent a woman of superior beauty. Zanten...
Zantetsuken?
Tetsuken, yeah. Zan Tetsuken. A sword that can even cut through iron or flesh, or anything, really. In other words, totally useless. Oh, can't even cut. Okay, can't cut. I wonder if that's like a Rurouni Kenshin reference or not.
Also, the developers getting sick of Leon is amazing because
Yeah.
I think everyone was sick of Leon as soon as he started yapping.
Creative high-tech future technology. A single shot can melt every molecule in a fully grown human. There aren't any batteries though, so you can't fire it. Ray gun Zurion. I feel like
That
that'd
one
be
is a
Halo.
reference to an anime. No,
Oh, it's
it's
an
a
anime,
reference to
okay.
another anime. I'm not pulling up the
Yeah, it's
list
fine.
again. Go check.
Okay, here's the other Ope art that I was talking about. A golden sculpture said to represent a plane or a spaceship. It was found in the ruins of Columbia, dating to around 1000 CE, indicating indicating to some that it represents an Ope art. So, like, this is the one I was talking about. It looks like kind of like an airplane, but it's obviously like a fish or a bird or something.
I'm just seeing a really weird penis, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah. The real thing doesn't have a
I'm
head
not
quite
seeing an
like
airplane.
The real thing's head isn't quite like that. Let me see. Prince Shotoko's globe. A spherical representation of Earth about the size of a softball. Some believe it to be another Ope art. I haven't ever seen of this one before. Since it depicts a round Earth,
It's
despite
a
being
ball
many
that
centuries
looks like
old.
our planet.
Yeah, it's like listening
Oh
like
my
that. Yeah.
god! You know, like natural erosion can do that pretty fucking easily.
Here's the fun plane.
The fun plane.
The newest popular portable game system has high-def touch, so it's a Vita, I guess. Touchscreen and can also play music and videos, making for the perfect all-in-one media machine. So I think
Also,
like a
reference-
PSP.
Xenon doesn't have the guide. I am the one with the guide, and I'm helping along for stuff. Because sometimes what you need to do is not made clear.
Yeah. A thick book that has hints and codes for every game ever released. A must-have for any true gaming fanatic. This is what Shrimp's got. The tips and tricks. That's why, or tips and tips.
I mean, also, any game ever released, is it, like, consistently adding more to itself?
Assumably it is a magical object like some of the other ones here. Like
Is
some
it
sort of-
again
it's like
also
quantum.
Paraconsole?
Yeah, it's a paraconsole game guide. The like, it's all index, and once you decide where you're gonna look, then you start flipping to find the page you're looking for. Then all of a sudden you're there. That's my interpretation of how
That
something
seems
like
about
that would work. Because you'd have to, like, how would you find something in an infinite book? You'd have to like have some sort of like magic index. Or just whatever game you're currently playing, if you like flip through for the intent to find that game.
I feel like that's how like a dick of a wizard would set up a spell book. Like you need to know like the actual page you're flipping to, and
Yeah.
flipping the pages will just have you infinitely flipping through pages.
Yeah. Maiden's handbag, it looks like it's like Louis Vuitton. Available only at the Posh Maiden Road, which is geared towards female fanfic fans. Please,
What?
please take me with you next time you go. I don't get it, but it's interesting.
I do not know.
So here, but also an additional thing is they translate dojin as fanfic, so maybe it's like dojin. So available
That
at the Posh
doesn't
Maiden
make
Road,
it better.
Yeah. Vibrator, the second button. Thank you for following, Yami. Sacred Tree Sprig. The branch from the Sakaki tree, commonly used in Shinto rituals. It serves as a connection between humans and gods, so it's just like a real thing they use in like Shinto. Water flute. That's what. Okay, so it was a water flute. A unique type of flute. You pour water into the base and blow it into the top, which can create a variety of sounds similar to a chirping bird. Sweet light. Common wisdom might make you think that shining this light on you will turn you small, but nope. It's just that the light itself is about the size of a matchbox, so it's like a tiny little flashlight. Ancient tour tickets. 2 tickets that advertise a whirlwind tour of the Moo with the ancients of 4 days and 3 nights. That's another thing. So Moo is related to the Oparts, and also something I thought was originally from Mega Man Star Force when I first heard of it. I thought it was like invented specifically for Mega Man Star Force until I saw it in like other animes and stuff. The Moo is like Japan's idea of like Atlantis or whatever, like the like ancient civilization that made all the Oparts and like spread like across the world.
Huh.
It's like bullshit based off of, again, the ancient aliens like shit that's like actually like imperialist like racism against foreign people, saying that they couldn't like come up with technology on their own, that some like super race had to give it to them or something in the ancient times.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hyperdiffusion, that's the word. Hyperdiffusion. It's part of that. Okay, that's all that matters. We're good for now. We have enough to give Kyoko something. I wish we could like mass pool. If I could mass pool, then I'd get them all.
That somehow doesn't surprise me that Yoshihiro would want them.
Oparts are a gift for... Oh, yeah. Those things. Oh, yeah, because it's like ancient... It's like literally the ancient aliens conspiracy is like what the Oparts are part of. Japan fucking loves the ancient aliens conspiracy.
Also, do you mind if we go to like 10-ish for Dangan?
Sure.
I know we spent like the last 30-ish minutes just looking at
it's
items.
fine,
but...
though. You were already tired, so... So
it's
we'll talk
Kyoko!
to Kyoko.
Why?
Why?
Yeah,
Why are
why?
you talking to me?
Who set all this up, and why did they choose us? There are so many mysteries.
Just to Kyoko for a while.
Well,
I'm in no position to tell you what to do. You're free to do as you wish, right? But I have my own way of doing things.
I joined Kyoko, but we searched the school. We didn't say anything to each other.
Just how she
Okay,
likes
so
it.
the preferred method is like walking around with a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Kyoko, do you want a titty bra? Titty bra.
Hand bra.
Fuck it. Nah, titty bra.
Teddy bra. Okay, but the actual thing for her is that we had was the...
Several things. I can pull it back up.
Well, I remember the rose, because that was the only one we had.
First skill
at the time.
Second skill gives you doubles your special. Yeah! I believe Rose in Vitro was one of them, yes. Yep.
Oh yeah, we have
We
Celeste.
have her first skill, we don't have her
Third.
second.
No, I thought we got the second.
No, we got
Oh.
the extra skill point, and then the second one grants you her skill. And then you
Oh.
need to spend either 2 or 3 more with her. Basically, I think they do expect you to like new game plus it at least like once or twice to get all of the
Yeah.
student logs if you want 100%.
thank you.
Her best friend gives her a rose of vitro. Oh, neat.
Mm.
Also, look at her. She's plum chick.
Thank you. This means a lot to me.
Throw her out a window. Seeing Kyoko so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Yippee!
Are you ready for me to
Time for
trauma
the
dump?
scene.
Yeah, it's time for trauma dumping.
Number drama number. Yes.
Are you scared, Makoto?
Hey,
Being
Scared.
yeah,
Me?
yeah.
Never. No.
Being trapped in this place like this.
Sorry, I just imagined Makoto is always fucking trembling.
Yeah.
Like the stupid dog that can't look straight.
Yeah. Cujo.
Yes, I was directly talking
Yeah.
about Cujo there. How did you know? Who wouldn't be? Well, I mean, I guess does Cujo always have like the Chihuahua shivering in place no matter what?
If he's excited about something, yeah.
I'm talking about like the Chihuahuas that are always just like.
He's mixed, so he's not quite as twitchy, but he's still a weird little dog.
Mm-hmm. Gillette, blueberry perfume, rose and beetroot, cherry blossom bouquet, and Doba Joe dolls. Who wouldn't be? Of course I'm scared. Being trapped inside this insane school,
correct.
vibrating intensely.
Oh, that's good. I was concerned about the vibrating.
What?
I thought maybe something else was going on.
What?
I'm glad you're scared and not something else.
I do have 7 of these weird things on me. They haven't turned off, and they're not plugged in. I don't understand it.
At least you're not another Hifumi. I thought you were also a nerd.
What?
Turns to look closer, zooms in. I thought you were as bad as Hifumi. It's a good thing it's fear and not anything else.
That's good.
So,
Don't you love it when lines line up with the jokes we're already making?
Fear is proof that your imagination is functioning.
What?
Frankly, I feel bad for anyone who can't feel fear.
whew,
Without imagination, you can never deduce which action to take next. It's like they're on
What?
autopilot.
Kyoko, dear, please stop talking like Byakuya.
Yeah, I know.
Because all of what you just said sounds like a load of hogwash. You, in fact, can take a next action without imagination. Because some actions are just, I want to punch that man in the face.
I think
I'm
she
going
means
to
like
go
you can't
punch that
think your
man in the
actions
face.
through if you don't have imagination.
I
I mean, in a way, she is
guess.
right, but it's because like we
I'm
have
not saying
like,
she's wrong. I'm
Yeah.
just saying the flowery language makes me angry.
yeah, the floweriness of it is like too much, but she means that like the ability to have creative thoughts is an important problem-solving thing that a lot of people lack.
Yeah. Looks at the entire cast of Danganronpa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, the entire cast of the first one. The second one, they are actually trying.
Mm.
But what about you? You seem totally calm. You don't act afraid at all.
wrong.
I'm scared. Scared.
I'm stare too.
Yeah, I'm scared too.
I am elevation increasing device.
I'm scared too, of course. I simply hide my emotions. There's no advantage to be gained from letting others see how you feel. Looks at Makoto up and down as he shivers.
You hide, huh?
I
A
suggest you-
perfectly normal response to emotions in somebody who's often in a traumatic environment? That's wild!
I suggest you begin hiding as well.
Correct.
Oh,
What I mean is, I'm not as foolishly open as you are.
damn. Really hit me right in the gut. Foolishly open?
Listen.
Also, the fear I experience is a little different from yours, I imagine. I got the tism.
What? What do you mean?
So,
You're
Got the
afraid.
tism.
Yeah, you're afraid of what you might lose, right?
correct.
But I'm afraid.
No, I'm
of
afraid of being stabbed.
which is loss of blood.
Is this loss? if you don't understand, it was a meme from a while back. I will not explain further.
and you also like misinterpreted it as being about the show and not about the like comic.
Shut up.
But I'm afraid of what I've already lost.
I'm sorry. I don't understand.
I can sense the memories that are missing. I know they are there,
What?
yet I cannot access them. I mean,
What?
I know.
What?
That's my guess if she means the memories from the spoiler you gave me.
I feel like I need to send you a short at some point. That is just the same energy of me having the bit of going on at whatever the fuck this conversation is. Because some of it totally makes sense to me. Fully on board. Makes sense. Other parts are like, what are you talking about? She didn't bother answering any further. She just turned and took a fat rip at me.
Goodbye.
What the way?
It just fucking left. And with that, she was gone. Well, we're just getting to know each other. Maybe we'll talk more next time. I don't think I understand her at all yet.
Kyoko's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points is increased. Hey, look at you go!
Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Took a shit. I hate it when my door fades into reality. I still have some time. Yes, I'm giving Makoto's inside head voice. Much more dignified, and his outside voice sounds like he's a shivering dog who was left in the rain. This chapter is... Is it? Might be.
It feels like it certainly has been so far.
So it has a total of 5.
And see, I have Ray's here, which I think is the one that's the... Isn't that the one that's the, like, extra money? Ray's?
What?
Or I was thinking we got the one
Yes.
from Celeste.
Yeah,
That was...
raises the one where if you find coins out in the open, they will give you more, and you get some, I think, 10% more from stuff.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like,
Also, look at this, Celeste.
so we don't have to do any more on her because we got the good one.
Javine.
Javine? What's Javine?
Javine?
Oh, I
Someone
gotta-
who just said hi.
Oh, hello. Oh, it's Rim. Okay. Yeah, he changed the, like, front of his thing. He used to be, like, Rim Enjoyer.
Ah!
But hello, Rim. Hello.
Also, I found the short.
Oh, okay, that was your special bar.
Yeah.
Or Rim is Best Girl, that's what it was. That's what it was. I got it mixed up. I remember it was like something like Rim Enjoyer or something. I just knew it was Rim because I just call you Rim.
I'll also be honest, Yami, the reason we haven't just full-blown gone Celeste is, I mean, there's not enough free time left, and also, Zenon barely uses the special bar.
Yeah, I barely play the mini game. I gotta figure out where Kyoko is. She's just out here somewhere.
Along with Toko.
Mhm.
Chaco.
That's fine.
Don't worry, you'll hit the right button eventually.
There.
There's Kyoko. It's Kyoko Kirigiri.
Did you need something from me?
Yeah, I'm trying to socialize.
So,
Oh yeah, Rim's been following from like the very beginning. Because like August 10th is the like 3 years since streaming. The only like person more OG than Rim is Mochi, but Mochi hasn't been around in a long time. I suppose a change of pace is necessary sometimes.
That's fine.
Yeah, there's a total of 5.
Because you're like busy with stuff though, Rim. Did you like join the military?
That was a poor choice.
I think he's like
As
a
we have
marine.
seen.
He's like a marine now. He had to go through like marine training.
Statement stands as fuck it. What is it like? I don't know if he's a master sergeant. He's E6. Psycho is.
Hmm. Are we allowed to say that on stream?
Yes.
Okay.
That is information that has been said.
Okay.
I also made a joke. Is he E6 or is he 5?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't know what
He-
the ranks are.
He's sergeant.
Uh-huh. Fine then. Why don't we take a little break?
I spent time with Kyoko, doing nothing in particular. She just kind of stared at me.
Psychoanalyzing him.
The E is sergeant. Yeah, I can't remember if he's in E5 or an E6.
Probably 5 because I think he's just gotten sergeant, so it's 5. I don't.
Yeah,
Like I said, I don't know
don't-
what the numbers are.
Yeah. Well, Rem just put an E5 as sergeant, so I
Yeah.
think he has an E5.
Because is it my mom had like a
E5
rank like
was
that,
a
but I don't know
2.
what my mom's rank was.
And he's had 2 whole months just entirely stolen from him
Yeah, because of that.
because the military has said so.
Mhm.
I'm not meaning like training. I think he's like completely out of training and all that. Oh,
Hello,
Raiders.
Logan Robo. Hello, thank you for the raid. Hello. Right now we're currently finishing up some Danganronpa, and then I'm gonna switch to Honkai Star Rail in a little bit. What?
That's the thing that Yami said. Yes, chapter 3. Yes, we're on the tail end of the starting section of chapter 3.
Mhm. The free time next week we'll get to the murder.
Yeah.
Okay.
The reason we're swapping is I woke up at 5 a.m. Would you like some mineral water, Kyoko?
You've been staring at me for
You
a long
look
time.
dehydrated. Let me pull it up. The Chivette coffee, blueberry perfume, rose and vitro, cherry blossom banquet, and Pojabo dolls.
Oh, the banquet.
Yeah, he's this chapter, man. This chapter is something. I have the guide and I know what's going to happen. Zenon has a rough idea of the characters involved. And that's all.
So the cherry blossom bouquet is one she'll take?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give that to her.
Kyoko,
Thank you.
I'm going to beat you with this.
This really means a lot to
Not
me.
going to be effective. Been, I think, 3 years since I've run. Yeah. It's not bad. The music, the bass music just kind of repeat.
Uh-huh. I think Shrimp's audio is
And
louder
it's
than
also
mine
warbly.
because I oh yeah, it's warbly because it's going through Discord the way that
Yeah.
it is.
It's normal for you. It's warbly for me. And I can't describe it in any other way. Look,
Thank you for
followers.
following, Krista.
Seeing Kyoko repeated dialogue.
No, serious music.
Quiet as ever. She's looking at that corner over there.
That's a
But I
nice
guess she
corner.
doesn't want to. I guess she doesn't like to waste her words. Yeah, hey, Kyoko.
And
If you're expecting a conversation, don't. There's no need for it.
Ow. But I mean, don't you think talking is important?
I am content just spending time in your presence.
That's nice, I think. I mean, depending on the person, that can actually be like a very good show of like, yeah, I like being
Yeah.
around you. I feel like that jacket should be longer.
Yeah, it should be. I was given this
know,
jacket
so I
before my
did read
growth
the
spurt.
line.
Oh, okay.
Next slide. I feel like if I feel like if we're not, if we are,
I know there's too many E's in that like section there.
I feel like if we're going to get out of here, we all need to be on the same page. Help strong. And to do that, we need to get to know each other. Shaman.
You could certainly make the argument that forming friendships may help prevent killings.
so
But are you
Yeah.
asking for some kind of deep connection?
No.
because
You could just be deceiving us, pretending to be everyone's friend so you can gather information.
The first time, literally the first, like, 2 days I was here, somebody literally did that tactic on me. It kinda sucked. Like Uber. No, that's not.
why?
Well then, let's do a quick test, shall we?
What? The test?
I read in a book once you're supposed to test your friendships.
That's
I
right.
think
It
that
wasn't a very
depends
good
on the
book.
situation. There are times where testing your friendships can actually help either reinforce or make them, you know,
If you're
show
as
that they're not actually your friend, but at certain times it could just entirely destroy a genuine friendship.
yeah. If you're as gun-ho on friendship as you claim, this should be an easy question.
I just don't want to die.
Don't worry, I don't plan on
Okay.
killing you personally.
What? So I just have to answer your question, is that it?
So then,
Are you ready?
No.
You consider Hina one of your friends, yes?
and
If that's true, what is her ultimate ability?
Having a great ass. That's an easy one.
Nice body!
Ah! So sorry, Rem.
Okay, have a good sandwich. Swimming.
Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, of course.
correct.
Well, asked and answered.
It would seem
Then your pleas of camaraderie are true.
Of course. Can't really
Yes,
fake
of
it.
course.
I'm kind of a shit liar.
Such a foolishly open person as you could never lie. Everyone would know right away.
Yeah. Thanks. Again, with that foolishly open stuff. If only
So
she knew
then-
my internal voice.
I think she would giggle and be like, "Ha, you're funny."
Ah, you have a deep voice and you're still shivering.
Okay then, as promised, what would you like to know about me?
Why do you have a single, like, braided hair at the front?
It's the only portion of my hair that I could reach. This jacket is so tight.
That oddly makes too much sense. Oh, let's see. Why was that? Why did you ask that question? If she's willing to answer it,
I know.
why didn't you ask her an ultimate one?
Yeah, what is your ultimate? Because that hasn't been stated yet.
What school did you used to go to before you came here?
so
Before I came here. She actually got like full. Did they like mess up her amnesia to the point where she doesn't remember anything? Is that why she's like so concerned about what she's already lost?
That'd be funny.
I guess I was living abroad.
How can you be abroad when you're small?
No, the guess
Abroad.
is because she pulls out like a receipt from like an American store. Because I have this receipt.
What? How does that make you wide? Oh, I see. It's for the Gap. Because wide
Yeah,
gaps.
yeah.
What? Wasn't an exchange? At least the words aren't wiggling. I'm just having problems reading them. Wasn't it an exchange program, or did your parents work overseas or something?
My parents, I suppose.
What the fuck? Why all the question marks? How can you see the question marks? Makoto?
Yeah.
I feel like why the uncertainty would have worked better there. Instead of why the question marks. Makoto, can you see our dialogue box? Stop that.
Monokuma supplies them all with subtitles.
That I fucking would if he had the technology.
So, I mean, those little screens that are everywhere, they might have like subtitles.
That would be fucking hilarious. Okay, anyway, she was living abroad because of her dad's job. What?
Sure.
That's
okay.
an assumption.
Where does this come from?
I do not know.
Maybe in Japanese, instead of parents, she says like my father or something. And like
So what kind of work does he do?
it might be like a word that's like means like both like your both parents and your father or something. Would be my guess. I don't know if such a word exists, but potentially. That's my only like guess.
If that word exists, that sounds redundant and also complicated and stupid.
Thoughts. Foreign government, top secret clearance.
More uncertainty, because saying more question marks makes me feel like he is omnipotent. We're not going to the presidential power scaling wiki.
Yeah.
Oh, also I said that in the
Yeah,
outside voice.
presidential power scaling wiki. Does it mean like the power scaling wiki or what?
I know what I said. The
Yeah.
thing that you brought up before of if he dodged the bullet, he's obviously moving at this speed and yada
Yeah.
yada yada and has this reaction, that stuff.
Oh,
Like
did
the
stream
power
die
scaling
again?
Reddit or whatever. It doesn't seem like it.
Oh, I know.
As
Never mind.
Chatterino.
Yeah, I know why it did that. It's because the other computer fell asleep is why it did that. Because my
I
iPad
see.
like beat me and I'm like, it can't beat me while I'm streaming.
More uncertainty. Okay, so he does top secret work for other governments. Makoto, why are you believing any of this?
Yeah.
I think all I can think of is an assassin.
Whew.
I kept up my end of the deal.
Goodbye.
Did you? This should be enough, right? I'm leaving now.
Okay. She left without even waiting for a reply. She left like a bird in the wind, full of fucking hot air. She's so full of mystery. Again, something I should probably say in my head.
Yeah.
And hearing what she had to say just added even more mystery on top of everything. Also, I don't know, I know it's something, because Vincent has the problem of, like, your inside voice, like, the voice in your head, is, like, very difficult to keep. because that's actually like a neurological condition that some
Yeah.
people have where they just can't use in-brain thoughts.
Yeah. Well, some people don't even have like monologues.
Yeah, I feel like Makoto has something like that because
Yeah.
he. Or it's just they forgot to blue some
Yeah.
text.
I mean, he clearly has a very strong inner monologue, but like perhaps he has a hard time containing it.
Once we're all done, I headed back to my room for a while.
Oh, is there still free time?
And then a Roomba Claymore came from underneath my door. Totally didn't know that this was going to happen.
That would be the best way to kill someone, though. Is a Roomba Claymore.
Do you want to get this part done, or are we gonna?
We'll go to like the night to like the like Dream Theater.
Okay. There's something by the door. Roomba. What are you doing here? Sayaka. This piece of paper. It looks like someone must have slipped it under my door.
Meet in the dining hall.
Yes, it was Makoto saying
Yeah.
it was the letter.
room. Yeah.
The handwriting is really good. It
It's
is.
print.
That's-
We have a print
Yeah.
shop in the school.
Either it's print or somebody really practiced writing letters in that style. But to want to meet up so suddenly, could it be murder? Who wrote it? And why? And what's the point of calling me out like this? What's the motive? What was the motive?
I don't know how long. Do you
What
think
was
this
the motive?
motive?
Oh, money.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what you're questioning.
Oh, did you thought like the motive of why like somebody sent to? No,
Yeah,
I was trying to
what
remember
are
the
you
motive of the
asking? I
chapter.
thought you were just in character, like questioning what's the motive for sending this letter.
No, this is my brain forgetting that the chapter's motivation was here's a bunch of money. I'm kind of nervous, but there's no way I can't check it out now. What's the motive?
Or I don't know. Or maybe we could leave here, or do you want to see what that is and then get to the Dream Theater? Because I assumed it was going to be something shorter. I didn't know it was going to be like here's a whole other like long ass scene.
I think it just keeps. Yeah, it just keeps going.
Okay, then we'll wait here then. Okay. I assumed we were close to a Dream Theater, but I guess we're not.
Yeah, no, it does not stop. It is the free time, that paper, and it just keeps going on this night.
Okay, and then we'll leave it here. I thought there would be a Dream Theater soon.
Oh, also sorry to stream for being fucking tired. I
You did
woke
2
up at like
hours.
5 a.m. Don't